Hello, friends from the interweb. Thidumgamer here with another game review. This week we are going to go over Cthulhu Dice. Again, another Lovecraftian-themed game. This is a game we rather enjoy in my family. It's a short game. It just involves rolling this dice and attacking the other players and vice versa. The game is rather simple and rather quick. Most games last about 5 minutes, and point is to try to drive the other players mad before you go mad yourself. Game setup is real easy. Each player goes ahead and gets 3 of these tokens, and you get your dice out in the middle. Now each player will take a turn. They will decide who they're going to attack and roll the dice to see what happens. After they roll the dice, the person who they attacked in turn rolls the dice in retaliation. And you just go around clockwise doing this until everybody has gone mad except one person, or everybody has gone mad. Again, it's rather quick, but a rather fun game. Now, the dice itself is a 12-sided die, and there are different sides on the dice. We have the yellow sign. And with this, if you roll this, your target, whoever you were rolling against, loses 1 sanity to Cthulhu. And so you would go ahead and they would go ahead and push 1 sanity to the middle of the board. The next sign on here is the tentacle. The caster, and that's the person whose turn it is, takes 1 sanity from the victim. Now that's important because no matter whether it's the caster or the victim rolling, the caster gets the token. So if I attack this person, roll this, I would steal a token. They roll in retaliation. If they roll it again, I'd steal another token. We also have, and find it on here. Where'd you go? There you are. We have the elder sign. With the elder sign, you gain 1 sanity from Cthulhu. If there are no sanity tokens in the middle of the table, you get nothing. Next we have Cthulhu. And with this, everyone loses 1 sanity to Cthulhu. And finally, and find it on here, there it is, the eye. And if you roll the eye, it is a wild card. You get to choose any of the above results. Again, each person takes turns rolling or choosing who they're going to attack, and the person they attacked rolls back, and you're going to try to be the last person remaining sane. Now, important rule is if you lose all your tokens, you're mad, you're insane, but you don't lose your turn. You continue to roll. A few differences in your rolls is if you roll the tentacle, the stolen token goes to Cthulhu. But if you do roll the elder sign, you can regain sanity and become normal again. And obviously with the eye, you can do what you want there. We play this a lot. As I said, it does take about 5 minutes. It's a nice in-between games. If you're having a long game session, in between games, a game, just a light game. Another thing this is great for is trying to decide who's going to go first in a big game. And one other thing that is nice with Cthulhu Dice is, if you remember my review of Munchkin Cthulhu, there's actually a card in there that has you play a quick round of Cthulhu Dice. Now, I will say this out of the game. Again, we have played this multiple times, and odds are Cthulhu is going to win. The dice are just stacked against you remaining sane. There's too many times that you lose sanity to Cthulhu when playing this game. Overall game, it's fun. I would definitely recommend picking it up. It's a small game, so it's not that expensive. You might have to order it online, but if you have a large gaming shop or gaming community in your area, you might be able to find it in a local store. Difficulty, I'm going to call it a 2. It's definitely not Candyland by any means, because trying to remember, do I need to attack? What does this do? Always keep the rules on hand. Replayability, is fun. You don't want to play too many times in a row. It does lose its amusement after a bit, but it is definitely one that you can pick up and replay multiple times. It can be played, well, as many players as you have tokens for, and you don't need to use only the tokens that came in the game. There's enough for 6 people to play. You could definitely play more players. In the games that we played, 4 or 5 is a nice round number to be playing with. If you're playing 3 players, you can definitely play. It's not a problem. 2 players, you might want to start instituting some rules like each player takes control of 2 cultists. So you have battles between cultist sects, or whatever you want to call it. 2 players just playing one-on-one, the game's just not fun, because eventually you're going to lose track of who was attacking and who was defending. But overall, it is a fun game. It is a quick game. I would definitely recommend picking it up if you get a chance. It is from Steve Jackson Games. Of course, he's done Munchkin, among others. And a great thing to pick up if you like quick games, and especially if you like Lovecraftian themed games. Well, that is it for this show. Again, I do hope to see you next time. If you like the content that you've been seeing in the videos, of course, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe if you would like. I will have links to Steve Jackson Games in the description below, as always. And if you have any friends that you think might like this kind of games or this kind of content, definitely share the video with them. Any suggestions of games that you would like to see, any type of content you would like to see? Again, this is going to be family-friendly games. Don't want to have issues with YouTube, but definitely family-friendly games. Go ahead and leave those suggestions in the comments below. And as I said, I do hope to see you next time. Have a great week.